Have you ever said, "sit," and your dog actually sat? Or maybe you've whispered, "Want to go for a walk?" And suddenly, your dog's tail goes into hyperdrive. But wait, does that mean your dog actually understands English? Or are they just reacting to tone, habits, and cues? Let's find out what science says about it, because the answer might surprise you. Setting up the question. We humans use language to communicate complex sounds, words, and meanings. But dogs? They live in a totally different world of communication, body language, scent, and tone. So when we say sit, what's really happening in your dog's brain? Do they hear S-I-T like we do? Or do they simply connect that sound to an action and maybe a tasty treat? Science speaks. Researchers from Eötvös Loránd University in Hungary studied this question by scanning dogs' brains with MRI machines. And guess what? Dogs process words and tones separately, just like humans. When trainers use familiar words with positive tone, dogs showed activity in the part of the brain linked to reward and emotion. But when the same words were set in a flat, bored tone, nothing much happened. So yes, dogs recognize specific words, but also rely heavily on how we say them. That's why when you say, "Good boy," with excitement, your dog feels like a superstar. But if you said, "Good boy," in a dull or angry tone, he might think he's in trouble. How many words do dogs understand? On average, dogs can understand between 100 and 200 words, depending on training, breed, and exposure. Some, like Border Collies, have been recorded understanding over 1,000 words. Remember Chaser, the world-famous Border Collie? She learned the names of 1,022 toys and could fetch them correctly when asked. That's basically doggy-level vocabulary genius. The role of tone, emotion, and context. Here's the fascinating part. Dogs read your tone, facial expressions, and body movement even more than your words. Say, "walk," in a happy tone, your dog's ready to roll. Say it sadly or without emotion, they might just tilt their head, confused. They're emotional detectives, constantly watching, listening, and interpreting your energy more than your English. So, in a way, your dog understands you more than they understand your language. Can dogs learn more words? Absolutely. Dogs thrive on repetition, reward, and positive tone. Here's how to teach them words more effectively. Use short, consistent words like sit, stay, come. Say them in the same tone and context every time. Reward correct behavior immediately. Over time, your dog won't just react, they'll understand what those sounds mean. Fun fact segment. Did you know that dogs can even understand some grammar patterns? Yep. Research found that dogs can tell the difference between "the dog bit the man" and "the man bit the dog." Okay, maybe not in full detail, but they do notice the order of words. So next time you talk to your pup, don't feel silly. Science says they're listening and maybe even understanding more than you think. So, can dogs understand English? Not exactly like humans, but they can understand your words, your tone, and most importantly, your heart. If you loved learning something new about dogs today, give this video a big thumbs up and subscribe to Furry Fuel Hub for more fun pet science every week. Until next time, keep those tails wagging and keep talking to your furry friend.